Hello, welcome back. So I decided to make a little introduction for the people who are returning to the game because I think the game is awesome and I think a lot of people will enjoy it. So the first thing you have to do after waking up is choose a base location. The best base locations will be somewhere around this area over here. I always choose over here because I have a copper mine over here. Another base location would be the copper mine over here. But usually I like to hang out near the bandit trapper camp, the copper mine, and the vampire minigate from here. Waygate, not minigate. And the same thing applies to this one over here. You have a way gate that you can teleport or you can use. And later on it doesn't even matter where you are because, well, you can build your own way gate. And then you can teleport to the location I mentioned with the mines and the other stuff. So the game will become much easier after you get to this point. But until then it's good to have a backup plan. When you arrive over here, I recommend you build the base kind of like this size over here, max. Because otherwise it will be too big. Then you just make whatever you can to get to level 20. The reinforced stuff and the bone stuff. And then you have to kill enemies. Now, this is the first enemy you have to kill just because, well, you need to have the wolf form. This is how you'll be traveling. Then the frost archer kill so you get the tannery. And when you get the tannery, you can finally start making some of the better armors. The Night Stalker and some of the other stuff is the basic stuff. This is the basic stuff that you need leather and coarse thread. Then you can get recipes for the other stuff. So you need Killy probably first of all because of that. And then you need Errol the Stonebreaker for the, well, I guess it's mostly for the chests. Small material storage, small gem storage, which simplifies things a lot more than I thought because look at this. See, this is all materials. You can just put in the materials that are already refined on top. Additionally, I like to use my vampire lockbox for very rare stuff like, or stuff that I think is very important to keep track of, like the leather, the whetstones and some of the other stuff. This one will be in the copper mine. Hill is in the bandit trapper camp over here. That's why another reason why I picked this spot. Rufus the foreman. And he will give you the crossbow, and after you have the crossbow held, things will get a lot easier with the crossbow. Depends on in what order you want to do this, but usually you go for Keely, because you can craft the armor and whatever weapons you have, and then you get Rufus for the crossbow. And over here you will have to get Grace on the armorer and Gorswine the Ravager. Well, I recommend you go to the bandit armory first at around level 30, 31, 33. And the bandit armory will have a lot of whetstones. Just destroy everything that is in the base to get the whetstones. And then on your way back maybe get the copper, maybe get copper from there or from other locations. This is very important as well because it will give you access to craft the whetstones, which is very easy to do. I think they modified the recipe at some point. I don't remember this being so easy to craft. You just need the stone dust and the copper bars and you get 2 whetstones. It's super easy. I think it was harder last time I checked. Now, what should you do next? Well, at this point of the game you should probably hunt Lydia and Gorswine the Ravager. Now, funny enough, these two can fight. I think Gorswine travels kind of like on this path and Lydia also travels on this path. And if you meet, your best bet will be to meet both of them at the same time so they attack each other. Usually Lydia wins that fight, but if you drink the blood while Lydia is still there, by the way, don't drink the blood if Lydia will run away, but if you kill Gorswine first or he dies first, or I recommend you attack Lydia at that point, because Lydia is the tougher enemy anyway, the tougher boss. Just drink Gorswine's blood and then Lydia's blood, or just down both of them. I don't think they disappear that fast, but it's just so much better to kill them separately, otherwise you waste a lot of time searching for both of them. Gorswine will give you access to the Grave Digger ring, which is awesome. Also give you access to the Grave Dust, which you cannot make until you have the things. But this is also a very important note, because if you put the bones in the grinder, they'll not work until you get the recipe for them. It's a very important thing I forgot at some point. And then with Lydia you'll get access to the Devourer, which is super important as well, and the leather bag. And also the leather working station. And as you can see, you need to put the things in separate rooms. By the way, I think, let me look at something. I think the foreman or who? Forgot who unlocks the workshop tile set for you. Oh yeah, this guy. The workshop floors will be unlocked by Grayson as well. So put the grinder in a full castle room with the matching floor, because this will mean you waste 25% less resources to craft the refined ones. So massive improvement. Then you have to make the devourer. By the way, you know those crystals you attach to your skills, your spells? So these jewels you can actually put inside the devourer, and then he'll give you the gems and some gemstone dust. This is your main way of getting the gemstone dust, so keep all of the gems and all of the skill. And all of the skill, what are they called again? The jewels. Keep the gems and the jewels for later use, especially with the devourer. Also same for the books. Keep the books you don't need because you will shred them later. And now this is the easy part of the game. So you have all of this set up. Cannery is also in the castle. We don't have the tailor flooring, we don't have the forge flooring, we don't have all of that. Usually you want to make 2 of each, the brazier, that thing over there. So let's make the tailor. Leather working station, planks and leather. By the way, remember you need to repair some of your items. This is not something we will use a lot. Let's put it somewhere there. Yeah, you don't really need to... Oh, wow. You don't really need to make a big base because you will move your castle anyway. So don't worry about the looks. You know what? I'm going to do this right now because I'll forget later. Perfect. And to do that we need the leather and the horse thread. This will give us access to more inventory space, which we're going to need. We're going to advance the game a little more, because you'll struggle with this much inventory space in the beginning, especially because you have your consumables. By the way, keep all of the vermin salves and the minor stun resistance potions, they'll be useful. The blood moon, well, I cannot really take advantage of it right now. And you just put all of the materials there. And the gems will go over here in the gem storage. I kind of dislike how they put the gem dust last. They should just add on top of what you already have, but that's a minor complaint. Now, at this point of the game, you really should have the Gravedigger ring, but for that you need the lilies. Which I don't have, which I should probably get. I'll go around and have some fun to get it. Also the greater blood essences. To do that you need a blood press. And you just have to let the blood press work. I'm joking, this is not how you do it. To get... It would be funny if it was that easy. Actually, someone else killed Tristan the vampire hunter, which will give us access to the greater blood essence. So, you don't have that. You can additionally just wait for Tristan to be killed by another player, which is something I did by accident. Actually, this is a new server than the one I played last time, but the same thing happened over here as well. You'll need the unsullied hearts for that. So I've been saving up the unsullied hearts, especially for this. So you should keep all as much as you can, or as many as you can possibly get. Don't forget to top off your castle heart once you get here. And now that's kind of it. Let me look at what we can do over here. Okay, the Gravedigger ring, and then we'll upgrade it to something else. But for that we need the greater blood essence, which we need a lot of. I recommend you get the movement, bonus movement speed, and also the... Again, this is up to everyone's preferences, but I like to use the spear and the merciless copper crossbow in the beginning of the game. I'll probably try and use some other weapons. I like to get the Shade Walker set because of the movement speed with this one, the Ring of the Downrunner. The grave dust you can get easily from other stuff, but also from the tombs, and the lilies, well, you can get them from the tombs as well. The cemeteries, the tomb areas, and so on. The Forgotten Cemetery, but also Father Nicholas is there if I remember correctly. Nibbles the rat is not so hard to beat. Oh, I think we need to save a heart for him. How many hearts did I need to save up? I forgot. So let's just take 3. Put them in a special place because we need to kill him as well so we can get the rat form. The rat form is great for just camping a boss, and when someone else kills it, you can get it. Nibbles, I think it's level 33, so you don't want to fight them too early. You need to be at least level 30 to defeat them, so carefully. You don't need a fisherman, you don't need Nibbles, you don't need Clive the fire starter, to be honest. You have the minor explosive box, but my strategy will just be to be max level and then just fight Kodia the bear, and then get the bear form so I don't waste time doing that. I think at one point in one playthrough I wasted so much time trying to kill Clive the fire starter and get the explosive and open the door with the explosive. It was a huge mess, so just get all of the gear you can, the ring, the upgrades, and then you just kill Kodia the bear and you have the bear form to farm, because you can also farm a lot of materials with the form and just destroy the doors to the bandit stronghold. After you do the bandit stronghold, this is where the game massively changes because you'll have access to iron stuff. But Quincy is kind of a tough one to crack. So let's work on the other stuff that I mentioned. So I think... I guess I should just teleport. Oh, for my skills, I like the thingy that is round like this, doesn't matter which one you prefer. I also have the hard strike because I drank the blood of the vampire hunter and the lingering and the blood range. Because the blood range allows you to attack faster, you also get a heal. I think the more important thing is that you get a heal. And after I get the ring and the other stuff, it will be a much stronger heal anyway. So I guess I need to craft the ring. And also, I like this location because we are very close to the traders. The traders on the map will reset. So sometimes they'll not have what you need. So let's take our money. Also keep all of the copper coins you can get. During the day I like to do the trading, farming resources, building the castle, and during the night I hunt for resources and bosses and stuff. So you kind of have to visit the traders a lot to get all of... Yeah, Shadewalker. Get all of the stuff you want and need. Ring of the Wall. I guess I can get that as well. So it's kind of important to get the Enchanted Brew and the Brew of Ferocity as well. So I think I'll just get these instead. It might not seem like a lot, but trust me, they really add up over time. And also look at everywhere because, hey, look, that kind of solves the issue I was having. If you're wondering what happened there, basically a plant erupted from the ground, one of those poisonous plants that shoot stuff at you, and it was killed by something. And as you can see, it drops a lot of plants, which solves my issue. Huh. We just need a grave dust. By the way, make sure you actually kill that boss before you put the bones in here, because like I said, I accidentally forgot to kill that boss last night and I put the bones over there, and in the morning I thought, wait, why is that not crafted? Okay, I also have a chest over here, and a simple solution to a simple problem, right? This would be 9.2. I didn't show how much it healed me. I think it was 10 health or something like that. Now, about this. I hope I have some crude emeralds. I should have crude emeralds. Yes. And the blood essence should be ready. It is ready indeed. And that goes from what? That goes from a level 6 ring to a level 12 ring. And my current level is 33. Let's see how much it is after I do this. Easy. You see, you don't have to work hard, you just have to work smart and know where the bosses are and what to focus on. I also should, oh boy, start working on my minions, but I'm a bit lazy for that. Careful, because now you need to repair it with the materials you build it, so you need the flowers again to repair stuff. We are level 39, and we don't even have all of the cool gear. I guess I'm missing only the gloves. I can use some paper to unlock more stuff. If I remember correctly, we need the alchemic desk to craft the potions, and I think that's on Clive the fire starter. Yes, so I guess we have to kill him at some point, but for now we're just going to delay it. You can also just buy the potions from the traders, which is also a very smart way of doing it. And yeah, that's about it. Now we are actually ready to fight bigger and stronger enemies, more or less. So feel free to copy my layout of the working area, because this is not a castle. This is a simple working area. And this is all you need in the beginning. After you teleport to a new castle location, you will be able to do much more with this stuff. Okay, so that fixed half of the problem. Now I guess I just need to farm for the coins, and I guess I should farm for the coins by just killing the bosses. So let's go for Clive the fire starter anyway. Because this way we'll earn some coins and maybe some pages. They changed the way the pages work right now, so you get to select what part you actually research. So if you want to discover armor, you'll discover armor. Walker boots. Oh. Walker boots. I don't have the Night Stalker boots because I made something else. Copper. You know what? Let's just make them, because I'll have 2 items from the set. The leather and coarse thread. Yeah, it's a bit of an annoying thing. So this is where the new vault vault flooring comes into play. I think if you put all of the materials in the same floor, you can use whatever you like to craft whatever you like. Thread, the leather. Well, I'm not sure I'll need this much leather, but just to be safe. Furnace stuff. Okay, so the Night Stalker boots, that will be required for the Shade Walker boots. This should be pretty fast. So now we'll reach level 40, but I also need to craft these 2 as the Shade Walker set. I also make the gloves. This solves most of the issues I was having with... I guess I was more advanced in the game than I originally thought. The boots, well, just keep the old stuff for your minions. It will be fine. I'll have to deal with this stuff later. So we're level 40 right now, and as you can see we have 3 items from the set. I'm just missing the Shade Walker vest. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be pretty hard to uncover that, but it's not going to be as hard as last time I did all of this. And I'll put that over there. It will be fine, don't worry. Ta-da! So that's basically explaining how you can basically turn 10 hours of gameplay into 3 hours of gameplay, or even more. The game is very cool and very fun, but you really need to know most of this stuff right now. See if I can kill Clive. I just need to kind of, you know, do something else before I get the final things I need. Clive should be somewhere over here. Also remember to run around in wolf form with your best weapon equipped so you are higher level than you actually are. Hey, you might have a merciless copper mace, but if you put it on, equip on you in wolf form, it will seem like you're a very high level player who knows what he's doing. And I also like to run nearby all of the bandit camps and just look if they have chests or if they have the vampire chest, loot chest. You always open the vampire loot chests. The normal chests, yes, no, depends on you. Those are the plants that drop all of those plants, so it's very much worth it to kill those plants when you see them, because it will save you a lot of farming time. Okay. This is not the right place. Oh, it's another copper quarry. I forgot what it is. Yeah, I'm rusty. Forget if it's down there or over there. We'll find it. This is nearby. Now let's just follow the blood scent. Forget this place has a copper quarry, so you can definitely make a base over here as well. It's kind of far away from the rest of the stuff, so until you get the teleporter you will be of trouble. Also kill the trance, yeah, so at this point you should be killing all of the bigger enemies you see. It's over here, but I'm kind of running out of daylight. Fun game, fine experience. To be honest, this is kind of like the only game where I'm actually happy to restart the game because I get to make a new castle. I get to see how lucky I can get or how unlucky I can get. It's fun. Oh, how I hate those stupid bombers. They're actually one of the weakest enemies in the game, but because you don't see them, did I just drink it? Yeah, let's just drink it. And if you're wondering how to heal, well, do that and then do this.
My blood.
15 points of healing, that's not bad. How are we on time? We should have enough time. Be careful of those stupid bombers. They killed me so many times in the past. It's also pretty much worth looting the stuff around here.
They're gonna be pissed if I light up the goods again. Oh well.
Oh, I think they made him a little harder. Yeah, I forgot I have to keep an eye on his silly little sticky bomb. Oh, he really spams the sticky bomb now. you avoid the sticky bomb? No.
End of my week.
Well, that could have killed me. But it didn't. Yeah. Because Rusty's aim, yeah, they made this guy much harder to fight. Imagine if this place was filled with enemies.
Stronger.
Get the unsullied hearts, get all of the stuff that is around here. Looks like this this place was recently farmed. I like to use the skill and then, yeah, I guess I used it. Mine using the faster attack speed. Oh good, yeah, I used it when there was no more resource. This place was totally emptied of resources. Huh. Okay, let's see what our next task will be. I don't need the fisherman. Yeah, Nicholas would be fun for the paper press and the ultimate. Oh, Reign of Chaos. I don't remember this one. How does this one look? Hey, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess I should go for Nicholas, because Nicholas is one of those bosses that you can also do during the daytime, because that place is always in perpetual darkness. I guess we should be okay with whatever we have right now. One more gear level. Yeah, that will not make a big difference. So keep the gems, keep the books, recycle them, get the items. Usually Father Nicholas kills me the first 2 or 3 times until I learn the rhythm, but as you see, the rhythm is not really necessary if you know how to... how should I put it? If you know how to bypass the whole system. And trust me, there are people who kill these bosses in the first hours of the game. Not because they play better, they just know the rhythm. A lot of people around here. I guess people are still in the starter area. What I'm trying to do is kind of avoid the PvP, at least until I have a working castle, and just because it can be a grind on your resources. Right now I don't need to farm a lot of resources. Basically the beginning of the game is the best part of the game, but at the same time it's kind of like the shortest, so I don't know. It's a great time to PvP because it's a little easier, but you don't need to grind for resources, so it's kind of like, why kill people when you don't need the resources? Distant.
You're the trash, and I am the shovel.
Okay, no shoveling today. Take a day off. Yes, I think the developers should just make a brutal solo, feature solo with 100 people, and just slow down the gameplay a little bit, and then probably everyone will be happy, because as you see, most people have left the area or kind of high level. Let's wait over. I guess I can get more grave lilies and some other stuff from here, man. Like this place was farmed recently. We can dismiss. Huh, what's wrong? What did I do to him? Well, I don't want to fight. I don't want to waste time right now. Oh, that's why he was so confident. Well, okay, I have a new enemy, so this is why I don't like to waste time, because if you die in this game, you have a big debuff to respawning, and I was just trying to do a boss fight. Wow. This is exactly why I don't like to play the game as a PvP game, because they don't have a solo server, and whenever you do something like this, well, you're always going to be a double teamed. So if there are two people, they'll always attack you. If there's only one, they'll not attack you. It's kind of hilarious how this works, but this is the way the game is played. I guess I can also try and get the bear form, or nah, let's just try and kill Nicholas, because I have all of the stuff I needed. To be honest, I'm not that good at PvP, and I'm not really trying to improve at PvP right now. I'm just trying to get to a part of the game where I feel a little more comfortable with the gear I can get. And I had such great blood, and they stole my blood as well. Oh well. See, things don't always go the way you want, and I'm sure he had another friend waiting for him somewhere. I need another blood type. Where's the next bandit camp? Wolf Den. I guess Wolf Den is also cool and good. It's also a matter of what weapons you have equipped. The mace is the best weapon in the beginning, and then the axe is the best weapon. That's because of the AoE. And I guess this is where the game kind of is a little bit conflicting, because you have tools for war and tools for farming, and I just have farming tools. Crossbow is great for bosses, but not for players. It is good against other people. I'm not sure if it's worth getting better blood or just settling with what I have. Also don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just play for 40 minutes and then we'll see. What did that player do? He just went... Yeah, no, the axes are something I cannot really get away from, I guess. Where are my axes? I guess I have to remember to use them in PvP. Okay, let's put them over there. PvP is also one of those weird things, because in PvP all that matters are your stats, not your level, not your anything else. So that's why you can kill higher level players very easy. Or similar level players will be more or less the same as you. Fine, I'll just have to take the brute blood. I think I'm a bit too strong for this area. Let's just go with the worker blood. Let's find some good creature blood now. It's not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, I wish I would have time to practice more PvP, but you know, you have a job. You have to get to the part of the game where you can actually have some time to spare. Guess I can take a bandit from here. I'm going to have to fight all of them, get a little bit of blood. Okay, this should be decent at least. I should also just stop, you know, gathering resources because I don't need anything that is over here.
Blood sustains
I
me.
don't like how this works. I don't remember this Reign of Chaos being so strong or getting it from that guy. Yeah, so I guess I should use the access for PvP until I get the whatever that thing is called, the Reaper. Anyway, I'm kind of playing it safely because whenever I have resources I want to keep, I always go to the base, but that was just trash at this point. And I need that ultimate just so I can kill some bosses, not really for PvP or farming. Oh boy, I'm going to hate this fight. Wish me luck. Not because he's strong, just because of how annoying he can be. I think I have to destroy this entire area, otherwise it will be much harder later. Oh, this spell is so strong against the skeletons. I can kill all of the skeletons like this. And also his spell is not striking me so much. Oh, what? I need to kill that archer. Oh, I got feared rats. I hate this so much. This is why I don't like this boss. This boss does an insane amount of damage. Some of his abilities. And his little projectiles don't really disappear. Plus, oh, I think they made the skeletons faster now. Man, that's so stupid. Yeah, this is why I don't like the fight. They made the fight worse, a lot worse in my opinion. Because the skeletons are faster now. And the thunder does a lot more damage with his stupid lightning ball attack. Okay, let's give it one more try and then I'll hunt for the vest. Because with the vest I'll have a little more damage and then I'll also have to see if I can get some potions and then work on my timing against this guy. This is such an annoying boss and they made it worse. I thought they made him a little better. Oh, I teleported in the wrong place. I thought they made him a little better by nerfing the stats a little bit, but that crossbow, that skeleton archer, definitely is stronger than he used to be. And yeah, I don't think he releases as many globes as you. Anyway, it's a different fight almost. Now it feels more balanced, but it just does too much damage. So at his level, he's hitting me for about a third of my HP, which no other boss does at this point. And he's level 38, so I don't know. I guess you need a hard boss as well, but it's one of the thinking bosses. One of the bosses where you have to be slow, methodical, boring. Destroy the entire area before you even attempt to fight him, otherwise you'll get stuck on stuff. Yeah, I guess it's probably your biggest challenge in the early game. A fight with him can take up to 7 minutes or something like that. Oh, I missed my turn. Fighting against these guys doesn't make it better. What? Wow, I had so many resources on me. Yeah, losing that blood made this fight so much harder than it should have been.
Time to test my theories.
How I hate this. So you need to remember a lot of stuff like this. So this is a dance. Destroy every little thing that is over there. I think I would rather take some damage and run away when he does that. Trying to kill that stupid crossbow archer, but I cannot even see him. Okay, I also would like to destroy that tree. No! Wow, that's such stupid damage. So that's almost an instant kill if you don't have that ready. No, what did they do to this boss fight? Why did they make it so annoying? I mean, it's just too much damage. Why the 300 damage almost? I think I'll do this one off camera. It's not worth the time spent on this. I just need better blood and also probably I need 1 more or 2 more fights to understand his attack pattern and also destroy destroy this tree as well. Everything needs to be destroyed, otherwise you'll just get a hit on me. Wow, I have such bad blood. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.